No, there's something else going on here. I can smell it. Perhaps, but he could also just be an idiot. Why kill him? Why now? Where's Nick? He's trying to pretend like he didn't know, but she told him something. But did it make him kill the other guy? Well, this isn't too exciting, but it is very interesting. Alrighty then, Nick. I think I solved this case. Oh. Well, we've done a lot of help in Far Harbor. Let's head back in town real quick and get to trading a bit.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves.
What are you? First I thought that was Cosworth. I'm like, Cosworth, are you still following me?
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able
Nick.
to find... We may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town.
Who's the victim?
Well, it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us.
What
Every
financier?
moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
So is she like a ghoul? A ghouly ghoul?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
We going to this big, massive place? Somebody's listening to classical music. That means there's rich people around. It's always the rich.
Some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy.
Feral
I was
ghouls.
forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say.
I'm calling it ghouls and feral ghouls. Shoot. Can't find my sight. Hey! Behind you. Behind you, lady. Alright. Ah! Come on! Yeah! I missed. Yeah. Wait up, lady. We're not as quick as you. I want to take that and bring it. Yeah! Yeah! I'm a freaking samurai master. I think it's called Yaido. Yes? Ow! Thanks, Nick! Oh, jeez, that guy's tough. Yes. Alright, where's the big guy? He's right behind me. How do you like that, man? No arms, huh? What you gonna do? Hit us with your body?
Time for a drink. Time to stop for a drink. I'm too damn sober for this. Fresh.
Honestly, initially I was doing that as a gimmick, but it's actually a quite effective way to get a guaranteed hit and potential dodge from these guys.
Count the ammo and see what's left.
Dang, lady.
And it ain't gonna be me.
Good job, good job. Keep him here, don't go in there, Nick. Oh, jeez, you're so powerful. I was fully healed. Alright, fall back again. Nicely done. Ah, dang it.
Lights out for you.
Very well done.
You're giving me no choice.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about.
Which one? I'm guessing he's the alive one. Dang it. Neither of them.
It leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
I'm starting to have a feeling this lady like led us to a trap. A vault. Did we take the elevator down?
Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
I am, yes. Well, this got interesting, Nick.
Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
That's literally what I just said, Nick.
It's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they are very worried.
I like the olive green look, man.
You'd better come with me, detective.
Very well. Is this an all-robot facility? Am I going to be investigating a robot death?
Well, now, how do you like to eat your kibble in here?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I
it.
may,
That's what
I could just have your attention.
Not this
I'm sorry for shouting.
Bro, I'm confused. I get you're a robo brain
the
or whatever.
investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents.
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea, man. Look at that. That is just weird.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification.
Is this blood?
How much blood could this thing frickin' have?
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Nice.
Dang, that's pretty dang good.
Baseball bat. Huh. What is this doing here?
Clearly the murder weapon. So, smashed in the head with a baseball bat, eh? I don't see how these hands could swing a baseball bat very well. If at all. So, perhaps it's not any of these guys.
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you?
We have a lead. However, I find it way too obvious. Why not hide the weapon? If it really was this McGinnis character. No, there's something else going on here. I can smell it. Very nice place. Why do you have a stage in your own room? That's kind of strange, homie.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder.
That's what I suspected
Probably
as well.
Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene?
Perhaps, but he could also just be an idiot. Trying to relive the memory of the murder he committed, like all psychopaths love to do, according to, you know, some people that think they know what's going on with people's minds. Let's go see the Overseer.
Won't be able to pick this. Maybe Maxwell has the key. The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room.
Alright, this was Parker, so we need to find Parker's room. Or just have you pick the lock, Kate. Is this Parker's room? I kind of like his taste. There we are.
Bingo.
Heard about the experiments they did in places like this. Human decency must have been in short supply back then.
Yep. Still now, though. I mean, you seem like a decent dude, but most people are pretty friggin' bad, even in this world, too. It's all really about selfishness
Enough of this
and a
slop.
lack of
Just
willpower.
point us to the nearest.
I bet Parker was keeping secrets from everybody. Okay, so somebody from before the war apparently hacked into this and like messed everything. I locked this guy out who was doing some test about a social experiment between richie folk and poor folk, and all the poor folk were gonna get shoved into a crappy area, but that never got finished because this guy tried sending the thing out, but somebody hacked it and took control of it. Sorry if that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to brush up like 5 of these reading things into a simple saying.
I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Huh. So this Ezra character seems to be suspect. We have the weapon. Potentially the weapon. Probably the weapon. We still need a motive. Why kill him? Why now? Where's Nick? Oh, here's the artistic guy. Guy who keeps revisiting the scene.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
That's the guy that was thought to be embezzling.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her. Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously. Who lives so in the moment.
If she's impulsive, that could bring about, you know, an impulsive killing. Still, not much to go on.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that broke actor.
Okay, we might have a motive, but maybe Gilda wanted to be with him instead of the other guy. I mean, I don't really see why. You guys are robots. I don't see how a relationship really does anything for you, but whatever.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
There we are. Oh, what the flip?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Truffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix.
Look at this
and I'm
mess.
sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research.
He's flippin' lying. She went into that place, found out that this guy, no, it was Ezra that was embezzling. Found out Ezra was embezzling and maybe messed everything up. Dang it. This guy's lying though. He's hiding something. I can feel it. He's trying to pretend like he didn't know, but she told him something. But did it make him kill the other guy?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist.
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix.
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually.
So what you're saying is, I'm having a feeling that they can change their voice modulator. So maybe the argument that guy heard, because this guy knows robotics and stuff. Maybe the argument that guy heard between that Chica and that other dude was actually him arguing with him, but with her voice. Though maybe I'm running off into a rabbit hole. That's very possible too.
Maybe later.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Well, this isn't too exciting, but it is very interesting.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Whoa. This is kind of neat.
You think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach in here? Yeah, me neither.
Well, I mean, it's better than nothing. You could at least swim.
A brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
Oh, I see. You're a hoe. I am not flirting with this robot.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes, She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Probably the embezzlement stuff.
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need.
I get it, you're a hoe.
Girl gets lonely, Detective.
Yeah,
it
you're a hoe.
only lasted.
Alrighty then, Nick. I think I solved this case. So, unfortunately, I think it's going to be simpler than I'd like it to be. You know, I'd like a little twist, but I think it was just that Giuliano girl. I think she found out about the embezzlement. She got ticked off and killed the Duke. That's what I think. I think maybe she blames him for them being stuck in here. Maybe she blames him for becoming a robot. I don't totally know. That guy talked about the voice modulator thing. Can cause things to be messed up in the brain. Plus, she was kind of forgetful that the cat died. I think she has some, you know, mental things going on. Because even though they have robotic bodies, their brain is still biological. That thing's going to deteriorate. So maybe, just maybe, she could plead insanity. But I guess let's get back to her.
You're the real murderer. Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
Oh crap! He killed the Chica and changed his voice.
To end eventually, I suppose.
It's Ezra. There was a twist. He killed her, then switched his voice. I was almost onto it, but not quite. Crap! I'm annoyed I didn't catch this. I'm annoyed that I didn't think of this. But luckily you gave yourself up like a moron.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Homie, I care nothing about money. I don't care anything about, you know, other people's ideals, but I care about my ideals. You murdered someone, you're going down. You're probably not going to serve trial. I'm probably going to end up just shooting you right in the face, but we'll see how this goes.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Shot in the face.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot.
Glad to be of service. I'm slightly satisfied with my detective work. I didn't quite get it. I was on the right track. I got a few of the hints, but not all of them. Well, that was moderately interesting. Next episode, we need to start checking out the other factions here in this island. Arcadia, whatever, seems to be a place that we really want to get as our allies. They're the ones that make all these fog condensers and stuff, so they seem pretty vital.
What's the angle here?
Unless they're incredibly immoral people, then I'm going to try to ally with them. So we'll go head over there first. That's what we'll do. Next episode, we start getting to know Arcadia more. Hope to see you there. As always, have fun, be well, and do good. I am Red Wolf, and this is my story.
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentient. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It says to me that you, sir, are not a very good artist.
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed.
I was thinking cotton swabs, but now with this right here, it does look like maybe the bombs.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be.
I'm assuming since you're one of those people, artistically, they like to think that there's metaphors in all the art. I'm gonna go with that one.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing.